Listen, there are so many consultants out there, and I want to appeal to you. Get the sisterhood back, get the support, give your customers and your clients the support that they need. There was a call that she had, or she cried out saying that we as customers need support from the consultants because a lot of consultants are chasing the dollar. Let's be real. A lot of consultants are wanting to only install the sister locks but not maintain the sister locks. So this little brief whooping, right, is just a little encouragement. It's meant to be an encouragement to treat your customers right. If you're going to install their hair, go ahead and maintain their hair as well. Become a service provider because this hairstyle, sister locks, is supposed to be something that bring us together and not tear us apart. So on today's episode, I have the privilege of interviewing and having a good time with one of my super fan customers, Cheryl Cook. And guess what? She is from California like I am. And we had a good time talking, and I can't wait for you to see our interview. So let's look at this episode, and in the comments below, let me know what you think. And I can't wait to connect with you. So listen to my conversation that I had with Cheryl Cook. Yay! How are you?
I'm
Look
doing
how
fine. How are you?
look how gorgeous you look in your hair too.
Thank you. So you just redid yours?
Yeah, I just retyped, girl. I
Okay,
literally
it's
like a
beautiful.
half an hour ago I got finished. Oh, thank you
Oh,
for that extra
and
time.
you got the steamer back there.
Yeah, that's Stella the steamer.
Stella the steamer. I love your gray. I'm waiting for some gray. I got a
Yes.
little bit.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah,
got a
you
little
got
bit.
a little bit.
Just a
Good.
little
So
bit,
you're
yeah.
embracing your gray.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
Woo! I love it.
Yes.
Thank you for the yes. Thank you for doing that, for joining the Gray Fox, the Silver Fox Club. That's right.
I used to have when I had the dreadlocks,
Uh-huh.
I had gray put on them, so I would have gray up front. But it
Really?
kind of broke off my hair, so when I switched, I didn't put that back.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
it will come in naturally. It will come in
Yes.
naturally.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for being here with me. I am so excited.
Well, thank you for having me.
My God, I am so excited to have her with us. I very rarely get a chance to talk to the customers that purchase beautiful hair products, and she is one that has become what I call a super fan.
Yes, I
And
am.
so I wanted to talk to her. She's a natural sister, and I wanted to talk to her about her natural hair journey, right? So Cheryl, tell us, when did you get into the mindset of having natural hair? Were you a natural all along? Like, start from your childhood. How was your hair when you were a child?
Childhood was getting my ears and my neck burned by my grandmother. She was pressing my hair with that Dixie Peach.
Oh yes,
Dixie Peach.
I remember that. Yes.
Yes. And as a young adult, I was in the perm thing. I was at my hairdresser every Saturday morning for 7:30. I got my hair
Mm.
done once a week. I wore the perm. But she got to the place where, I'd get there at 7:30. She'd get there at 10:30. You know how they do, where they wash you
Oh,
and have someone blow dry you, and then you're sitting there waiting. And
yes.
my mom would go every 2 weeks. And one day I left my mom for her 2 week part, and then I was going to go back. I went over to the mall, came back 2 hours later. She hadn't started my mother's hair. So I was
Wow.
livid. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had her, apologize to my mom. We left. And then the next week when I went back again, 10:30, I think she came in at 11. So I just said, cut it off when she got to the shop. She said, cut it
Okay.
off. I said, cut it all off. So just
Oh,
that day, I started with, wearing my hair natural. Just
really?
natural, And I did a little Jerry curl thing.
Yeah, I
Well,
remember.
really, got the I did the Jerry curl for a while, cut that off. Then I texturized. You know, you do the perm and just kind of loosen up your coil. And I
Right.
was in Texas visiting my son when my husband called and said, "I got the hairstyle for you." He had a friend who had the dreadlocks.
Uh-huh.
And so I got the dreadlocks started and wore them for 19 years. But the person who started my hair, you know, she closed the shop, opened the shop, closed the shop. So the last person I found, she was twisting my hair so tight
Hmm.
uh, that I started getting that traction alopecia.
With
And
dreads?
with the
She's
dreads, yeah, she
twisting the
was,
dreads too
because I
tight.
was doing
Oh, the
I'm calling them dreads.
palm.
I had the palm roll. I
Yes.
had the
Okay.
palm roll.
Yes.
So she was
Mm-hmm.
twisting it too tight. And I
Mm-hmm.
was getting, you know, my hair wasn't getting so much longer. I was swimming. It was wet. I was getting neck problems. Our
Mm.
shoulders was hurting because the hair was so long and it was so heavy that it
Mm-hmm.
started bothering me.
Mm.
And then I was on something on YouTube, not YouTube. I was online somewhere and saw Dr. Cornwell. And is
Oh.
that her name, Dr. Cornwell? The
Dr.
lady who
Joanne Cornwell. Yes.
yes. And I saw her skipping along on some video, you know, a video about the sister locks and stuff. And I, you know, did my research and everything and went to a person who, yeah, did cut off all my locks. And she and her sister are twins. So they did a tag team and I only took 4 hours to get my install because they did each
Oh.
side of my head.
Oh,
Four
wow.
hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And started that. And that was
You haven't
September
looked
was
back?
10 years. Yeah,
10 years?
10 years that I've had sister locks. Yeah,
Wow. They did an
yeah,
excellent job too. Are they
yeah.
still
They did.
actively doing hair?
They're still actually doing hair. I don't see them anymore because you know it would hurt so bad when I was
Oh.
getting my retightenings, and you know
Mm.
the person who's doing it said it's supposed to hurt. So I'm going, oh, okay.
Mm.
So I, you know, got on YouTube then. We have
Uh-huh.
YouTube now, and I saw one of the ambassadors, and she had a thing up saying, a sign up saying, if it hurts to get your maintenance, then somebody's not doing something right. And I'm going, what? It's not supposed to
Mm-hmm.
hurt.
Right.
And so I talked to the person who was doing my hair. Plus, she was doing me every month. She said I had to come every month or I would lose my grid. And finally, when I went to my dermatologist, she said, you're getting your hair tightened. It's too tight. Plus, it's getting done too often. So it was really kind of thinning out my hair.
Mm.
So I just went on the Sister Lock website, found the trainee, because nobody seems to want to do the maintenance. You know, I
Mm.
went through the whole list of ambassadors, consultants. I got down to the second to the last trainee and found somebody who was taking new
Really?
clients for maintenance. And I've been with her probably for the last 4 years. And it doesn't hurt. She
Yeah.
gave me some pointers. I think I go every 8, 9 weeks, except during the
Mm-hmm.
wintertime. She said my hair grows too fast. So during the
Mm-hmm.
wintertime, I go every 8 weeks, but I try to go like 8, 9, 10 weeks sometimes. And
Okay.
it's thriving. She started 10 new locks in the area where I had that thinning.
Really?
So yeah, she has it growing back and everything. So I
So
love it. It's so
where are
light.
you located? Where are you
I'm in
located?
Signal Hill, California,
Okay.
and
Okay.
she's
So
in
you
Lakewood.
Oh yeah, okay. I know
Mhm.
exactly where they I'm from Compton.
So am I. I'm born and
Yes.
raised.
Yes, indeedy, indeedy. Wow, so that is interesting. So you went from someone doing your dreads that was palming it too tight,
Too
right?
tight. Mhm.
Then you so when you and then you went on a quest to do something else,
Yes.
and then you found someone that did sister locks, and they were good, but they started doing them too tight. Wow, I
From
can't
the
even
beginning, they did them too tight. I would have to take Tylenol to go get my
really.
or take the
Wow.
Tylenol when I got home. Yeah.
Wow. Well, whoever that was that told you it should not hurt, it really should not hurt. I mean, sometime if you're a little tender, but it
Oh
shouldn't
yeah.
hurt where you're in pain where you have to take Tylenol. I mean, unless you're
Every
just
time.
really, really tender.
No.
And then plus, like you said, you were starting to get that traction alopecia.
Mhm.
And so that's interesting that you would say that. It's like a confirmation of what I what I preach, right? Because I say I'm an evangelist for, sister locks and steaming and the whole 9 yards, really taking care of your hair. Is
Mhm.
That's one of the modules that I teach in my Steaming Your Sister Locks challenge, is that your hair should not be too tight, and that there are many stylists that sister locks consultants that retighten too tight. They want to get all them little hairs in there, and
Yep.
before you know it, your hair is thinning. And your hair really, when you have sister locks, in my opinion, based on my experience and some of my past clients and current customers, your hair should really be thriving, not coming out. And it should, I mean, sister locks, sister lock, because I say sister locks, right? Sister lock should really be an answer to a lot of
Yes.
our prayers, because a lot of us find that it is difficult. I just know we tell ourselves that, but it is difficult to go to wear your hair natural and have that length, and then be able to have that stylability. So
Yes.
sister locks really is an answer to those issues, I find.
Yes. It is.
And so it really should be thriving. It should be growing. It should be thickening up. Like you said, the lady put like 10 locks
And new locks.
in
Yeah.
that area. So that's
Mhm.
awesome. That is
Yeah.
awesome. She is doing an excellent job, you
Yes.
know.
Yes.
So I am so happy, that your journey, you shared with us your journey, and it is a journey.
Hmm.
Sister locks is not just a hairstyle, it is a
It's a trend.
lifestyle,
Yeah. Yes, it is.
and you do have to be careful with who you allow in your head. And I always tell people, listen, if this one person's not working out for you, and
Find somebody else.
some people actually bully you, you know what I'm saying? Some
Yes, I
clients,
do.
some consultants, that, so I say take courage and move on. This is your hair, and so what do you feel about that? Like, how did you get the courage, if you needed to get the courage, to move on? How did you
Well,
move on?
uh, I'm an alpha woman.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to run a juvenile detention facility, so I have no problem speaking up.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
it's just in those instances, I didn't know because they were she and her sister were both telling me it hurts when you get it done. It's just the way it is.
Mm,
I
mm-hmm.
was new to it, so I didn't
Yeah.
know the
Right.
difference. And when I saw that ad on YouTube, and I'm like, well, so when I talked to her about it, she really wasn't receptive. She said
Mm-hmm.
this is the way it is, and
Mm-hmm.
so other things came into play, like they moved into a different building. It was harder to find. They left a building that had parking to go to a building that didn't have parking. So you'd be
Oh.
driving around, Hyde
Oh
Park
yeah.
up that way.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be
Mm-hmm.
driving around
Yeah.
in Inglewood trying to find in those neighborhoods, trying to find some place to park. And
Yeah.
so finally, I just got to the place one day where it took me 30 minutes to find some place to park. And after I got
Mm.
to get my hair done, it took me an hour and a half to get from Inglewood back to Signal Hill because the traffic was just, I just say,
Yes, I do.
yeah, I had just had enough. So I
Okay.
just sent her a text message thanking her for, the time we've had together, but that I was going to find somebody else, to do
Okay. Okay.
hair. So
Yeah. And did you find someone before you left them, or you left them and then found someone?
I left them and then found someone. It took me probably, well, I mean, I actually went through the entire sister lot, the
Wow.
consultant list. I actually
Yeah.
went through all the ambassadors, all the consultants. I found she was the second to the last trainee that I got to that would take a
Wow.
class.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And they would
Okay.
all refer me to somebody. Those people weren't taking the
Yeah.
clients.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what do I do? I almost started, I told my husband I might have to go up to where in San Diego, San Francisco, where
Oh,
you
yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah.
training.
Hmm.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about taking the training and just start doing my hair myself. If like the
Yeah.
last two people I hadn't found anybody, which is
Hmm.
kind of hard for me because I have shoulder problems. I've had my rotator cuffs reattached and everything. So it's kind
Okay.
of hard for me. I really do need someone to do my hair. So
Right, right,
the
right.
lady that I found, she is just a beautiful person, a beautiful soul, and it's like it's wonderful. Just
Right.
beautiful.
Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm glad for your, that you finally on your journey found someone that you connect with. And that's
Yes.
so, so important. Now,
Yes.
let me ask you, how do you feel about the message, or did you get this message that you shouldn't use products on your hair, on your sister locks? Were you in your consultation, were you told not to use products, or like what was that message that you got at your consultation? Did you
Okay,
get a
my
message?
consultation, oh yeah. At
Okay.
my consultation, I was told no products. You wash your hair with Dawn detergent, and then they would rinse it with vinegar and baking soda. This 7 years of getting my hair washed with Dawn detergent, rinsed with vinegar and baking soda, and that was just it for 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did
and I
they
have
do it?
really
Did
dry
they
hair.
do it or you did it?
They did it.
Oh, so you would go and they would shampoo
I
your
always
hair?
had them wash my hair. Yeah, I never washed my own hair.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
because I
that's
went once a month, and no white, no, you don't wash your hair in between. You
and
know,
no product,
no product, no,
no
no,
spray,
no.
no moisturizer,
Mhm.
and
No.
Dawn is very drying.
So is vinegar and baking
And
soda.
vinegar, definitely, yes, indeed. So how did you manage that? How was your hair? How
It
what
was
was
dry. It would be
okay?
dry, but it grew.
It
So
grew.
it
Okay.
grew. Yeah. So
But it was dry. It was dry.
very good.
Wow.
But I just thought because I always had dry hair. So
Okay.
I've always had dry hair, including now that, but when I went to the new person, because I was using a well-known Castile soap that you
Hmm.
dilute, and
Right.
it's, I'm telling you, this was the first time I've been able to wash my hair without having. Usually, when I wash my hair with that Castile soap and stuff, because still no conditioner, I wasn't using conditioner. Because my
Okay.
new person doesn't wash hair. We're in her
Okay.
house, so she
Right.
doesn't wash hair. So I would
Hmm.
use that Castile soap diluted, but I never put conditioner and stuff because I was trained not to put products in my hair.
Right.
And I mean, she had me start putting vegetable glycerin in my rose hydro. I would use rose hydrosol instead of the rose water. And
Okay.
she had me put vegetable glycerin there because even after I washed it and would spray it with the rose water, I would have to do that days and days to just feel, for it
Mm.
to not feel crunchy and
Right.
dry. Uh, but I don't have to do that. But I'm not. I don't have to do that with your products. I'm serious. I'm just like, I'm shocked
Wow.
that I don't have to re-moisturize a lot. I do it the next day because I'm
Yeah.
conditioned after I wash
Uh-huh.
my hair. The
Right.
next day I'm spraying that rose water. I never used a hairdress like you have. I love that hairdress.
Wow.
And I've never been conditioned to do that. This new lady, she had me put two fingerfuls of, I use a leave-in conditioner in my rose water along
Okay.
with the vegetable glycerin. And I
Mm-hmm.
love the smell of it. But she had me do that because it was still kind of dry.
Okay.
Uh, your hairdress, your cream, it feels. When I take my braid out, that I would be putting cream on my hair and taking them out, but I don't have to do that now because I just took a braid out.
It absolutely looks gorgeous. So that's a
Oh, thank
great
you.
great
Thank you.
segue into how did you discover beautiful hair products? Oh my
Okay, so this well-known Castile soap that I was using, it was just drying out my hair too much. So I started moving on. I bought a different one, didn't like that. I brought another one, didn't like that. And then I'm on YouTube every night watching TV. I was going through getting ready to say, let me see what this pipe curl is about because I have the Rapalox, but
right.
they're hard to sleep in. Have you didn't use
Oh
Rapalox?
yeah. Yeah,
They're
I have.
so
Mhm.
difficult to sleep
Yeah.
in, but they give you a beautiful curl.
Yeah.
And so I was saying, let me, go watch some videos about pipe cleaner curls. And then I came across you. And I was like, oh,
Wow.
what's she talking about? Especially when we're, grown women.
Right, right.
Because, mostly on YouTube, it's the younger women and they're doing some crazy stuff with your
Yeah.
sister locks. I mean, I'm seeing baby hairs and somebody was pressing their sister locks.
Oh
One
wow.
person permed their sister locks. So
Perm? Oh
somebody
my
put
God.
perm on their sister locks. And I'm sitting there going,
Wow.
what the heck? So I came across you. You were showing how to shampoo hair and
Mm-hmm.
you were talking about the steam. And I'm like, steaming? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that.
Uh-huh.
Steaming my sister locks. So I probably watched almost every one of your videos. And
Wow.
yeah, I just, because that's all I do at night. I don't really watch TV, so I watch YouTube
Right.
videos. So I
Right.
think I've watched every one of your videos and everything.
Wow.
And like, yeah, beautiful hair products. Okay, so I ordered first the argan oil. It's a
Mm-hmm.
nice light, but I always spray myself. I don't wear perfume. So I spray
Mm-hmm.
myself in the mornings with the rose hydrosol and I put on unfragrance lotion. And that's my
Okay.
scent for the day.
Right. Right.
Roses. So I'm like, oh, I got the argan on. I'm like, oh, okay, that's okay. It's cute,
Uh-huh.
but let me try the rose petals.
Uh-huh.
That is, I mean, I got so many compliments from the
Really?
scent of your rose petals for my hair. Because people are like, what? You smell like roses. What's on your hair? I'm like, oh, I got this new stuff, beautiful hair product. So uh, I
Oh,
said,
wow.
well, let me try using your cream because I watched you, parting it and putting little hair, on your hair and stuff. So I'm like,
Yeah.
let me use this and see how it's gonna be with my braid out. So I,
Uh-huh.
sprayed it with the rose spray, take each one, spray it, and I put 2 or 3 drops of the castor oil in it in the hair, and I put it and I do it, and that's what I braid my hair with.
Mm.
And just let it dry. And it's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. It's amazing how my hair feels when I take it down. It's not crunchy. And I mean it's shiny. You see, it just looks
It
so
really it looks hydrated
there
and it
you go.
looks
Yes.
soft.
And
It
it
looks soft.
feels, I wish you could
Yes.
feel it, but it feels just taking it down. It used to be okay, I would take it down and then I would get some oil stuff. I used to spray macadamia oil on it.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I put something wet, that's gonna take my little
Right.
wave.
Yeah. Right.
I don't have to put anything on it after I take it down. Like I
Mm.
redid it last night because I wanted it to be fresh for you.
Yeah.
But but I knew, it had been all week and I hadn't put any sprayed in it, any cream hair. I hadn't put anything on. I hadn't even oiled my hair after a whole week of braiding it last week.
Really?
So I said I would do it fresh for today. And
Okay.
I'm supposed to wash my hair today, but I'm not. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna wear this till I get my hair done next weekend. So
That is awesome. Oh
you
my
have
God.
some wonderful products. And I mean, I wouldn't just say that lightly. I've been on a journey. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm a
It sounds
I'm
like it.
a senior citizen. I've been on a journey with this
Yeah.
hair. I'm really very, very satisfied with your hair dress, that castor oil, the shit, and the water wash. Let's talk about your
Yeah.
water wash.
Yes.
I had never heard of that before.
Okay.
So I did it 2 weeks ago when I washed my hair. I did the
Uh-huh.
water wash. Do you know I washed my hair twice and I've only used maybe this much of the shampoo, which is
Mm-hmm.
why when I just placed my new order, you notice I only got 2 bottles of shampoo instead of
Right.
three
Right.
like everything else. But
Right.
I've only used this much shampoo in 2 shampoos.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I would make a 16-ounce bottle of shampoo when I would use the Castile one, dilute
Mm-hmm.
5 ounces of shampoo and then 11 ounces of water. I would use almost a whole bottle of that to shampoo my hair,
Really?
especially
Really?
trying to get to these ends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water washing first I could feel all the stuff coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit in my hands. And it's amazing how it lathered up and
Mm.
it felt squeaky. I
Yeah.
actually felt a squeak. I'm like, my hair is clean. I don't have to do a second because I would do like 2 or 3 washes with
Right.
the other
Right.
shampoo I was using.
Right.
I only did one with yours.
Wow.
And I mean, the second time I only did one. So two
Wow.
shampoos, even all this
Mm-hmm.
hair. And I mean, I had suds all the way to the end. I
Wow.
mean, suds, not just,
Yeah.
I had suds in my hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you have some really yeah, because you be sitting there going, oh, okay, she's talking about high end products. Okay, let me see how high end her products are. And I mean, you delivered. You have delivered.
Oh, thank you so much. It's one thing for me to be, yay, y'all, you got to
Yeah.
try it. But then for someone to truly try it and you have a lot of hair. So a lot
Yes.
of people think that, if you have a whole lot of hair, that you have to use a whole lot of products. But if you just follow the protocol, just, I mean, it says it for itself. And so I appreciate you confirming that, to the world, that you really
Mhm.
don't need to use a whole lot of
No,
products.
you don't.
You just, if you do that water wash, it will save you.
It
And,
did.
you don't need to use a whole lot of hair dress. I mean, everything that you said is a confirmation. I'm so, so happy that you followed. And the big difference is that you actually followed suit. You
Yes,
follow the directions, you know,
yes,
and so
yes.
that makes a big, big difference.
I've watched some of your, especially the one where you shampooed your hair. I probably watched that maybe 4 times.
Okay.
Before I did my steamer, and I watched it. I watched all the videos over again. I've watched most of your videos at least twice to make sure
Wow.
I'm doing things right. Because I
Yeah.
like now I'm trying to pass the pearls on to my sister because she has
Oh,
Sisterlocks also.
oh,
Because
okay.
see, I cut mine off when I started. She just started with what she had, and hers to
Okay.
her butt also. But her hair always grew fast. Her hair is
Really?
to her butt, so she likes that Castile one because I made it smell so good. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to order her some of yours and
And
then
let
just
her
give it
try
to
it, huh?
her. Yeah, so she could
Okay.
try it. But
Wow.
I found my shampoo for life, hopefully, if you continue
Wow.
making.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm going to
Mhm.
continue. Going to
Yes,
continue. Well, I really, really, really am excited that you're excited about the products, and that they truly do work for you.
they truly
Um,
do.
and I am just so, so honored that you trust it. It takes, a lot of us, we're used to paying $1.99 at the 99-cent store for our stuff. And then we expect for our hair to be like yours is looking, but it just will not, do that.
Mhm.
It won't, because they use a lot of detergents, just like that Dawn dishwashing liquid. I just can't
Well, you
believe.
never heard of that?
Yeah, no, I have never heard
I thought that
anybody.
was a sister lock thing.
No, especially sister like if they're, I mean, I never heard anybody say that sister like consultants have did that. I never heard that before. I mean, did they offer you one of her kits and all, the sister like kit?
They didn't use her stuff. Well, once I finally got in there, because I asked her one day, because she showed me her certificate and everything, because she
Okay.
has a
Okay.
certificate.
Yeah.
But when I was going one day, I was going through the list and I didn't see her or her sister on the list. And I said, well, why aren't you on the list? She said, well, we stopped paying her all that money. We got to pay her all that money. We're not getting anything out of that. So,
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's their mindset then. That's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
unfortunate. Well, praise God, you found who you have, and your journey led you to beautiful hair products, and I am just so excited. I'm excited because, you know, it is a journey.
it
It
is.
really is a journey, and all consultants are not created equally,
Oh,
right?
can you say it
There
again on a Sunday?
yeah. People have, the mindset when they say, I'm not going to pay for all that, I mean, it's the mindset as well. And I have found since I retired, so my daughter is a licensed cosmetologist, and she's a
Mhm.
certified Sister Locks consultant as well. And she's certified to do the lock extensions, right? Um, and
Oh,
she's
okay.
located in Woodland Hills, so she's out there in your neck of woods. But I mean, well, she's a little further
Mhm.
out than you are, but I'm saying she's in California. But
Yeah,
she tells me horror stories on, I mean, from some of the groups that I've even been in, sister lot groups, and some of the horror stories that some of these ladies post about consultants and all, is it's absolutely scary,
it is.
because they're giving sister locks a bad name. So even though I have my own products, I don't use the brand, the Sister Locks brand. I have my own products. I give all respect for Dr. Joanne Cornwell and this brand and the hairstyle. It has really liberated a lot of us. Those of
It
us
has.
who didn't think we can even grow long
Oh,
hair, it has
yes,
given us some self-esteem. We feel
yes,
cute with our little hair, you know what I'm
yes.
saying?
And
And
it's
so
so
we know.
versatile because you can curl it, you can wave
Yes.
it,
Yes.
I mean, keep it straight if you want to.
Yes, and
Part
and
in
it's
the
still gonna
middle.
look
Oh,
good.
it's just so versatile.
That's right. And it's
Yeah.
still gonna look good. So, and it's so important to do your research. I heard you
Yes.
say you did your research, and it's important to do that, so that, because like I said, hair for me, when every client that used to sit in my chair, to get their hair done, I never thought that it was an accident, or it was always, to me, divinely ordered. And then even the way that these products came about, it was divinely ordered. It has liberated those products. I always say the products, the hair was what bring us, but life is what keep us.
Yes.
And so a lot of people um find me on YouTube and other, I'm on all the platforms. And so
Mhm.
it's always a confirmation to me that I am in my right space.
Yes.
Right. And
Mhm.
so it's encouraging, and your testimony is very encouraging to me, because sometimes I wonder, I don't really get a chance to see people. I mean, the products sell, but I don't really get a chance to see, people and the result and all that. So I appreciate your willingness to come on camera. There's so many shy people, they don't want to come on camera. So I hope that Cheryl's testimony have given you the courage to do that. Just, show it off. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
and let's just say it was a coincidence that we both grew up in Compton. We just
Isn't that
found that out.
something? That
Yeah,
is really something. Compton
yeah.
High here, y'all. And where you,
Centennial here.
yeah. And we grew up down the street from one another. I tell
Yeah,
you, it is
small world, isn't it?
amazing. Yes, it
But
is.
I
Yes,
just
it is.
wanted to thank you because there are a lot of sister lock people who, I mean, you're the professionals who just aren't supporting us. Uh,
Right.
I know there was another YouTube channel where this lady was trying to get a class action suit against Dr. Cornwell because, the thinning at the top and,
Yeah.
a
Hmm.
lot of different things, but I don't think that's something you could blame on Dr. Cornwell. I think it's the consultant, the person who's doing your hair.
Yes.
So that to me, I love the sister locks. I don't think I'll ever change from this,
Yes.
unless
Yeah.
they
It's
just
it's
all fall out
definitely.
on me.
Yes.
But I
Right.
have your products now, so I don't have to worry about all
Right.
that.
That's right.
But I just think
Mhm.
we as clients and customers need a little more support from the sister lock consulting community because
Mhm.
it's very difficult to find someone to maintain them for you once you get the install. Like, one lady
That's
just
so
said, "Oh,
true.
I only do installs, I don't do maintenance." Well, so
Okay.
who can I go to maintain them? So
Right.
like I said, second to the last person on the entire list I found to do my hair. It's just not enough support. A lot of people are getting sister locks.
Yeah.
It's just the
Mhm.
support. And then
Yeah.
your customers are now turning to YouTube and, using paper clips and stuff
Yeah.
to as a hooking tool and everything. You got all kind of micro lots and stuff like that. Your customers and your clients need a little more support, a lot
You
more
are right.
support from the people who and do the installations and stuff.
It's so true. You are absolutely right about that. And that's what I didn't finish my statement about my
Mhm,
daughter. That's what she was saying, is
mhm,
that there are horror stories, and then with me going in these groups of people, first of all, when I first started Sister Locks, it was only when I first got my own Sister Locks
mhm.
installed, it was only $395. Now,
Whoa,
some people are now charging
they
$3,950
are.
to put,
Yes.
and it's like, so because we are they well, I say we, but when I was, actively doing hair,
Mhm.
the protocol was that we're independent consultants. So people can really charge what they want.
But
But
they
I think it's unfair to overcharge because the hairstyle is supposed to be an answer to people's issues. It's supposed to be affordable. I mean, it is a lot of work. So I think that, certainly, things have changed from way back in 2000 when I got mine to now, the economy and
mhm,
all that.
mhm.
And so, yes, $1,000, I guess that's reasonable, depending
I
on
paid
how
six
long.
fifty to get mine installed.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah.
yeah. But that
But
was,
it was
that
two
was
hundred
10 years.
dollars every month for my maintenance.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
But
So,
this person that I'm with now, it's only $100.
oh, wow. See, so it just depends on the person. There are a lot of people that don't have the right intentions, and it's stressful for a lot of women
Yeah,
to have that, first of all, on their hair and then their pocketbooks as well. So
yeah.
what you saying that, you need more as consultants and clients. I mean, as clients, you need more support from the consultants is right on time.
Mhm,
I think that that is a great clarion call,
mhm,
to the consultants, that there is a need for integrity, for professionalism, and to just do the if you signed up and you're going to do Sister Locks, do it. But see, I know a lot of reason why people do only installs, because that's a big chunk of money.
That's a big
And
chunk of money.
when
Yeah.
you're chasing money, you're not serving the people, you know.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
you, if you're going to get the Sister Locks put in, you, that's the whole thing. You need to maintain your client's hair, you
Yes.
know.
Yep.
And so a lot of the new people, I won't say young ladies, because there are people our age too getting into it, but a
Yes.
lot of people that are now getting into this hairstyle, and becoming consultants, are chasing the money, because people are vulnerable. People will pay whatever they need to pay. Some people just really want that style, and because they really want the name brand style, they will pay and do whatever they need to do to get
Yeah.
it. And it's unfortunate. It's,
Unfortunate.
you know, it's like it's setting it up for a bad name for the brand, you know.
Yes. Yes.
And but I you know, I'm just like I said, I had a wonderful career, 15
Mhm.
years of doing it. I, met a whole lot of wonderful people that I still am friends with today, and still,
Mhm.
communicate. But it's a hairstyle that I don't think will be going out of style. And I appreciate, you, like I said, taking a chance on beautiful hair products to enhance the beauty that you already have, physically
Thank
and
you.
with your hair. I mean, your hair just looks so hydrated, and I know the camera is not doing it any justice,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
So
I'm just like, oh, I couldn't believe it.
yes,
I
that's
like to
awesome.
touch it because I used to be, it felt like a old army blanket to me.
Yeah,
Now
before,
it feels
yeah.
like cashmere to me.
Oh
Uh,
my God. Oh, that's a wonderful, colorful
Yeah,
word
yeah,
to say, like
yeah,
cashmere.
yeah.
I
This
love
is
that.
not. I don't know what you put in that cream in, but it's doing the thing.
Well,
It's
good,
thing. Yeah, it is. It
good,
is. I
good.
just loved it. Even all through here, it's just like feels so soft.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that's good.
I was shocked.
Wow. Well, that's good. I'm glad that the shock was a good old surprise.
Yeah.
I'm glad,
Yeah, I'm gonna venture into the lavender, the peppermint maybe, but I'm really stuck on the rose petals right now.
Hey, I'm not mad at you. That's one of my favorites too. I say that with all of them though, but that
Yeah.
one is.
That's
that
why I
one.
did the argan oil first because when you
Okay,
oh
yeah.
it smells good, but it's not the rose like
I
you know.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the rose.
after I finished my hair, that's what I sprayed my hair, was with the rose water. And
Okay.
that's my favorite. It feels good on the scalp and all that.
Yep.
So
And
I
on your skin. I just go through the
yeah,
whole face.
there you go.
Total.
That's right. Yep, that's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold you too much longer. I thank you so much. Oh, I really appreciate, you coming on here and sharing your testimony, your journey. And thank you so much for becoming a fan of Beautiful Hair Products. I really appreciate. So yeah, you'll see this video out. So show your sister so she
I'm
can,
gonna tell my sister. I'm
show
gonna
your
get her
sister.
some so she can use it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
well, just a quick thing before we go, because
Sure.
my niece, her daughter was wanted to get the sister locks,
Uh-huh.
and because my sister was going to cut hers up to shoulder length from her waist length, and she
Uh,
was going my her daughter wanted to add them on, so the person wanted to charge her $3,000
to
to
add her mother's hair in her head?
to do. It was going to be an install plus she said she had to wait a year for the extensions.
Really?
And so, because she said, because they're new,
Okay.
so she was gonna do the install on $3,000. So I went on YouTube, learned how to do the micro lives, got my tools. I did my niece's hair myself.
Oh my God. So did your sister cut her hair though? Did she?
She didn't, no, because
Oh,
I took
okay.
off her hair, let her grow her own. So her hair grows just as fast as her mom.
Oh,
So
so it'll be down there
she's
before you
now
go.
wearing the two little bulbs up here
Yeah.
and hanging down. But she was wearing a wig on it when I first started. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't get the support you need from a
Yep.
consultant or something, your customers are going to go on YouTube, find out how to do something there because basically microlocks is just not sister locks.
Right.
It's just
Right.
sister locks, but a sister lock
Exactly.
consultant didn't do it.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes.
I went in there and learned how to do it and did her hair. I would never touch my own. I'm still going to
Right.
my consultant. but
Uh-huh.
I was able to save my niece $3,000, you know?
Wow, that's
But people
awesome.
love this hairstyle. It's just so easy. And, you know, you can't beat this hairstyle. You can do so
Right,
many things with it. And you
right,
can get up
right.
with it in the morning, forget to even do anything and shake it out and go.
That's it.
So
That's it.
a lot of
That's it.
people are going to go to do something else if they can't get support from,
You
the
know
consultant
you know
people.
how creative we black women are with our hair. We gonna do that. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
wow, that's awesome that you did. I call it the University of YouTube. That's what you can learn anything off of YouTube.
Like
You
I
know.
learned about beautiful hair
All
products.
right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, listen, Cheryl, thank you so much.
And
I
thank you
can't
for
wait
choosing
to.
me.
Yes, I'm going to be coming to California soon. Maybe it's the
Okay,
first
we have
part
to
of
get
next month.
together.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
Okay, well, you have a
All right.
great
You take
day. Thank
care.
you
And
again.
thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
again.
Well, did you enjoy that episode? I hope so. I had a great time. As you can see, she had a great time as well. And so I want to encourage you to like the video, make a comment, and listen, subscribe as well, right? If you like the material, if you like the content, subscribe. And then don't forget to hit that notification bell. That is just there to let you know when I post another video and or when I come on YouTube for any reason, you will be notified. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next time.